Good evening. Making the headlines on Mello TV Evening News at 8. Integrity Commission Director shot. Body of missing farmer recovered from deep pit. Fetus discovered at Spanish Town intersection. Lawmakers reject JPS's proposal for a dedicated court for electricity matters. Accused serial attacker awaits court date. Jamaica Food and Drink Festival 2023 returns. And now the news in detail. A director of the Integrity Commission, the organization charged with combating corruption, was shot in the agency's car park this morning in New Kingston. The commission's executive director, Greg Christie, confirmed the incident, opting not to disclose further details at this time. Cleon Marsh, acting superintendent of the Criminal Investigations Branch, provides further details.
At about 10:43 a.m., right at the New Kingston corporate car park, number 1, the complainant, Mr. Ryan Evans, he's also the director of corruption prevention at the Integrity Commission, was in the car park. Whilst he exited the car park, he was pounced upon by at least 2 men who rode up on a motorcycle. The pillion proceeded to come off the motorcycle and attacked him. He pulled a firearm, and a struggle took place between the complainant and the pillion. During the struggle, a black briefcase seemed to have been the subject of his curiosity. A struggle developed between himself and the complainant for that briefcase, and during the struggle, the complainant was shot.
The attackers reportedly escaped with the briefcase, which was the subject of the confrontation.
The pillion seemed to have left with the briefcase. The complainant himself was he drove himself to the hospital where he's currently being treated. As far as we know at this point, robbery seems to have been the main motive. We are uncertain of what else took place, but it's early days in the investigation. As the investigation develops, we'll provide you with additional information. But the complainant is stable at this time.
In other news tonight, over in Claremont, St. Elizabeth, authorities yesterday recovered the remains of an individual from a 50-foot deep pit. Local residents identified the deceased as Howard Smith, a 54-year-old farmer who had been reported missing since Sunday. Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto, head of the St. Elizabeth Police, provided further details.
To the Newmarket Police regarding a gentleman who was reported missing. A search was subsequently launched by the police, which was supported by the citizens of Ginger Hill, Claremont. Sometime after 6 p.m., he said evening, the body was seen in a pit, precipice, which is about 50 feet deep. Efforts were made last evening along with the fire department and other stakeholders as we tried to retrieve the body. However, due to the nightfall and the terrain, we were unable to remove the body at that time. The search and rescue operation continued this morning, and sometime at about 11:15 a.m., with the assistance of these 2 gentlemen standing beside me, Elvis Reed, Conrad Wright, and another Leon Smith, went into the precipice, supported by the police and other citizens, and we managed to retrieve the body of the person that was reported missing. He is Howard Smith, a 54-year-old farmer of Claremont area.
Still tonight, a fetus appearing to be that of a male child was uncovered at the junction of Spanish Town Road and Rose Lane. This distressing finding was made in a pool of sewage water located along the roadway, and authorities promptly retrieved and relocated the fetus to the sidewalk. The scene was under investigation by crime scene investigators, while the Kingston Western Police have launched a formal investigation into this incident. Continuing with the news tonight, Jamaica Public Service, JPS, proposed changes to the Electricity Act of 2015, seeking dedicated court sessions for electricity theft cases, but lawmakers rejected that idea. JPS suggested a specialized utility court or expedited court sessions for such cases, but the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport argued that existing penalties are sufficient. Meanwhile, committee members were open to JPS's proposal to broaden the provision dealing with unauthorized electricity use to include theft of infrastructure and tampering with meters. Opposition Senator Janice Allen and others supported this broader provision. Continuing with tonight's news, Ronaldo Ricketts, facing charges of abduction, attempted rape, and the alleged murder of 4 homeless individuals, awaits his next court appearance on November 9 in the St. James Parish Court. The case file remains incomplete and Ricketts was absent from court due to his medical placement at the St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center. Key documents, including a post-mortem report and CCTV footage, are still outstanding. Judge Sasha Marie Smith-Ashley scheduled the case for mention on November 9 and remanded Ricketts into custody in his absence. Ricketts is represented by attorneys Sue Wayne Phillips and Henry McCurdy. The Jamaica Food and Drink Festival, JFDF, is gearing up for its 9th edition from November 2 to 5, with Visa as its platinum partner for the 5th consecutive year. This year, the JFDF is introducing pre-festival events starting on October 4, featuring wine pair dinners, cocktail affairs called Festival Nights at the JFD Kitchen, a rum tour and alfresco dining experience called the Worthy Experience, and a chef's table with renowned chef Cesar Zapata, known for his innovative Vietnamese Cajun cuisine. With over 80 top chefs and culinary experts, the festival aims to cater to various tastes and budgets, making it an inclusive celebration for locals and tourists alike. The main festival days from November 2 to 5 will feature popular events such as Pork Palooza, Picante Spice and Spirits, Meat Street, and The Market, which incorporates Port Royal. The 2023 JFDF is expected to have several partners including Visa, CB Foods, National Commercial Bank, Port Authority of Jamaica, Tourism Enhancement Fund, Jamaica Tourist Board, and Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Tickets for JFDF are available for purchase online, with pre-festival event tickets offered separately. Persons can stay updated with the festival's latest news and experience using the official hashtag JFDF2023 on social media. And in breaking news, Speaker of the House Marissa Dalrymple Philibert has resigned from the post amid mounting pressure in relation to the 8 charges laid against her by the Integrity Commission. She said in a statement, quote, "I have over the past 2 days read the Integrity Commission's report detailing the circumstances of the omission of a motor vehicle from my statutory declaration and have taken note of the public sentiments on this issue. Nowhere in the entire report has the Integrity Commission raised any question or concern about the source of funding of the vehicle, which was purchased through a loan from Sagicor Bank. The vehicle was never sold or transferred to anyone in the past 7 years, although there was nothing preventing me from doing so after the 3-year mandatory restriction was lifted. I maintain to this day that the omission of the vehicle was a genuine oversight on my part. There would have been no allegations against my name had I included the vehicle in my declaration. Therefore, I had no motive to have deliberately omitted it." End quote. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mello TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelly Hill. Do stay safe, pleasant viewing, and thank you for watching.